Hi everyone, this is Maggie here again with the latest in Thoughts from a Changing Mind. I'm taking a big risk today because I'm coming to you completely dressed down. It's just me. I have had a shower and I've washed my hair, but apart from scrunching it with my hands, my fingers, there's nothing in it. I've got no makeup on, I've got no jewelry on, I've got no particularly fancy clothes on. It's just me. And a lot of times going out in public like this is a terrifying prospect. And I always seem to take a time to make sure I present myself as well as I can, and maybe put something that's a little bit more dressy, and certainly have jewelry on and the basics of makeup, and it's part of the style I want to show, and it makes me feel more comfortable presenting more obviously female in public. And that doesn't mean to say you're still not going to get looks and people judging you, but it makes me feel more comfortable. Now I'm putting myself out in public here completely unprepared, and I'm doing that because in a way, I wanted to get another video done and sent out to you guys, and I really didn't have the time to prepare, but I also wanted to make the point that I've listened to and read a lot of comments from people in a similar position to myself who worry greatly about how they present, about how important it is to them to look absolutely their best before they go out. And like I said just a minute ago, that's normally how I feel myself. I want to go out, and I don't feel maybe that I have the fear of going out like I am now, but I just feel in a way that it's letting myself down and maybe inviting more comment if it's less believable as female. But I also wanted to do this because there are a lot of times when I've read the comments of people who feel that they are ugly, that's using their words, or they don't feel they're believable, or that people have commented on them and they've allowed themselves to get very down on themselves and maybe doubt their ability to not only look like a woman but to feel like a woman. And I wanted to take the risk of coming to you like this because it's all to do with your belief and remembering what started it all off for you and how far you've come. And I know that even at times now when I look at myself in a mirror, or I catch myself passing, or I catch a glimpse from someone who's disapproving, it worries me and I get down on myself. And I worry about how convincing I am, and am I the female outwardly that I know I am inwardly? And I've said before about how important mirror time is to reaffirm that mental image, and there are times when you need to. My happy place is standing in front of a mirror and trying on lots of different things and looking stylish, sometimes even sexy, and it makes me feel good. But I have to believe that the me that I've become, the me I believe in, is still in there, even when I don't have all the outward cues to say I'm there. And I go back to the very instant that I first met myself as Maggie. And it took me 5 minutes to come up with the words. And I then just said, I'm going to love you more than I ever loved myself. And I knew what I meant at that moment. And there are times when it's easy to forget that moment of joy, that moment of freedom, that liberation of when you first either see yourself or you first commit to being yourself completely and genuinely. I apologize for the sound of the train outside. I couldn't have timed that worse, but anyway. The important thing is that I sometimes forget just how far I have come. And it's at those times I need to look back at those early photos, those early videos, and then look at now, before I put any makeup on or any jewelry, and think, wow, without anything, I've already come a long way. And it's inspirational to me sometimes to know that, yeah, here I am, maybe very, very basic, but I am so much further along in my journey. And I also know there's more to come. And I've never lost that joy at being exactly who I am and who I want to be. And I just implore you that in those moments of doubt, in those moments where you think you are less than beautiful or less than convincing, try and remember that first moment that made you convinced that you were her, that you were happy being her. That's the moment you have to hold on to. Go back and look at what you looked like before or felt before. Those doubts, those limitations, those how exhausted you got just putting up a front that you didn't know why you were putting it up. And then compare that to now. Sure, life as always is full of challenges and worries and doubts and stuff. But think about those doubts that you cast off, all those challenges, all those worries, all the possible self-hate that you threw off that moment you committed to being her. It's important that you remember that. It's important that I remember that. I need to remember it sometimes. And the confidence and happiness that comes from embracing your true self, recognizing your inner beauty, has got nothing at all to do with how you look or how others see you. It's all to do with what you feel inside of you. And if you still feel that excitement, that joy, then there's nothing wrong. You'll continue to make progress. You will continue to be genuine and beautiful, and everything will be fine. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. As always, if you want to comment, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. It's always lovely to hear, comments. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay well and happy. And I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye for now.